All right, looks like we are live. Wipe up the lens a little bit. Hope everybody. Okay, looks like I'm live. Phone froze for a second. Okay, we're going. Currently, we're streaming to 0 people. I know it takes a while for YouTube to push out the notifications to everybody, but if you're watching the recording of this, that's why you kind of see me rambling a little bit at first, just waiting on some people to join. But yeah, so this is gonna be a quick live, or you can say, well, live, but gonna be a story time about the time that I tried being a vegetarian, my thoughts with it. I'm gonna share if you should try it or not. Like I said, there's a lot that goes into it. I'm gonna wait for some people to join before I get into the nitty gritty. But it was it was quite an experience. I'll say that, quite an experience. Nutrition is definitely something that I've been trying to dive into lately. I've been trying to try different diets, different recipes. My boy Marcos is in here. What's up, Marcos? Not sure if you heard the first part of this, but just talking about a time that I tried being a vegetarian for a week. It was a while ago, so this wasn't recent. But hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, been trying different recipes, trying different diets. I tried keto for a second, which was also another experience. Good stuff, Marcos. Good stuff. Yeah, definitely gonna share all of that. I'm gonna give it like let's give it another 2 to 3 minutes or so. Another 2 to 3 minutes. Um, and man, dieting is a whole nother beast. A whole nother beast. Looks like we got some people are popping in. Some people are popping in. It's a difficult thing, on your fitness journey or whatever you're trying to get right, trying to get your body right internally and externally. Trying diets, man. It's I have so much to say. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started here in a second because I do know people can watch the replay. I don't want to ramble on for too long. Okay, so my experience with being vegetarian. So when I first moved out of my parents' house, this was back in 2016. 2016. It was a weird time. Did not know how to cook at all. I mean, I could cook, but it was stuff that just was not good. It wasn't the best meals or whatever. It was just something. It was something. I was like, we got some people joining. All right, everybody. If you didn't see the title, I'm talking about a time that I was vegetarian. But yeah, so back in 2016, yeah, moved out of my parents' house and everything. Didn't know how to cook. Was doing, I want to say, I don't know if everybody remembers the Hungry Man meals and I think they were called Michelinis, like the little TV dinners, stuff like that. I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not about to waste a lot of money trying to cook a bunch of food and then it just goes to waste because it was disgusting and I didn't want to eat it. So yeah, um, was trying those meals, trying to cook here and there. It just wasn't good. Was not enjoying myself. And I was like, all right, you know what? I just moved out. Got me a decent little job. Um, Shauna, what's up? And then Bujidma Gambador. I just butchered your name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's up, everybody? What's up? Anyway, okay, let's get back to it. So after I ventured into cooking, ventured into the TV dinners, I was like, all right, this stuff ain't working. Yeah, I got me a good, decent bit of money, so I'm just gonna eat out. I'm gonna eat out for every single meal, which was, y'all know how fast food is. Y'all know how stuff is. Eating out, all the chemicals that they put inside of food and all of the preservatives and just all kinds of messed up stuff to make you want more. Yeah, so I told myself I was going to eat out every single day, which was not the move. So I was spending a lot more money. I was gaining weight, of course. Was still, at this time, I was still, very into fitness. My boy Marcos is in here in the chat. Not jogging right now, man. I hate Smurfs. Yeah, not jogging right now. Normally I do be on my jog, but I actually just got done jogging, so I figured I'd tell a quick little story. But yeah, so yeah, I was still always been into working out for years. I was working out then, but I was on I call myself bulking because I was eating all this food. I was like, I'm just gonna bulk. If I'm gonna be eating all these calories, consuming a lot of food, I'm just gonna bulk. So was lifting heavy. I got big. I got big. I was gaining muscle, but I was also building fat at the same time. This was going on for at least 2 years or 2, 3 years. I was eating out every single day. I would cook here and there, and then I'll go to my parents' house. They would cook. My mom would cook, and then my roommates at the time would cook every now. It was like some meals every now and again of cooking. And I was like, you know what, I gotta make some changes, because I was getting like it was getting. I wasn't like getting like fat, like disgustingly big or anything like that, but it was not like like appealing, I would say. Neck was starting to go away. It was crazy. Black word pass. Hey man, we're not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. Anyway, yeah. So where was that? So yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try, being a vegetarian. Try going into being a vegetarian. So and I was like, it can't be that difficult, eating salads, buying spinach, fruits, and everything. Maybe some salad dressing, which wasn't the best thing for like a salad if you're trying to be vegetarian or whatever, or trying to cut weight, because there's a lot of calories and a lot of additives inside of salad dressing. But yeah, I bought all the ingredients to be a vegetarian, and hey, it was it wasn't hard. For the first 2 days I was trying it. It wasn't too bad. I was making salads. I was eating carrots. I remember carrots was like my snack and everything. And mind you, this was not vegan. This is a little bit different. I wasn't doing like the vegan meals where you're eating like the little impossible meat and stuff like that. This was like straight vegetables, and eating broccoli raw. Yeah, it was that kind of vegetarian, like not the good looking stuff, the vegan meals that actually looks good. It wasn't nothing like that at all. So yeah, I was trying that for a week. Was definitely losing weight with it. But it got to the point where it was really starting to mess with me, like mess with like my mental. I was like, okay, I'm definitely craving like a burger. I'm craving some fried chicken. 'Cause if y'all know me, fried chicken, man, fried chicken is where it's at. That's my favorite food. You already know. So, hey, how you doing? Yeah, fried chicken and what's it called? 4 for 4, Wendy's 4 for 4s. I talk about that a lot in my lives. I love me a 4 for 4. You can't go wrong with those. Can't go wrong at all. Let me see what Marcos is saying. Celery. Oh yeah, I was eating celery too. Celery, man, it was great. It was great. But yeah, I was eating all the vegetables and everything. It was great. So yeah, this was going on for at least about, I want to say, a week. I was eating this stuff for a week, and I started to get weak. Like I started to lose weight and everything. Was dropping weight really fast, but my energy was going down. I wasn't able to sleep. My eyes got like really dark. It was a lot of stuff going on. So and of course like the cravings was going on. So my mental was like all over the place. I was like, man, I want this burger. I want this fried chicken. I want I want the stuff that's good, like the grease. I want something that's hearty, that's gonna make you feel it's gonna make you feel full and everything and satisfied. So yeah, like so a week goes by with that, eating vegetarian stuff. And like I said, when I want to say there was one day I got to the gym, and I was on the bench press, and I was doing my regular. I want to say it was like I usually start with like 135 is like my warm up. I believe that's like 2 plates on the side, and of course the bar is 45 pounds. So started with that, and normally I can bust out at least a good 15 to 20 reps for starting out, and then from there it got to the point where I couldn't even. I want to say I could get maybe 10 reps out, and I was like exhausted. I was drained. I was like, I can't do this. Like it was just, it was wild. Like I could not, I couldn't push, and I was like just extremely fatigued. So, was in the gym or whatever, doing my bench press. Was doing, my regular workout, but I was just not able to perform at the same level that I normally could when I was eating like the fast food and eating actual meals of substance. He said easy reps. But you haven't been to the gym in a while. What's going on, Marcos? We're gonna have to talk about that separately. We're gonna talk about that separately. Ain't going to. You gotta get in the gym, man. Even if it's like for like a couple maybe like 30 minutes or so, 20 minutes. Hey, how you doing? And yeah, you gotta stay in the gym. Anyway, let me get back to my story. So yeah, once I started realized that my performance was going down in the gym, I was like, man, okay, bump all of this. I'm not about to like lose my gains. I'm not about to like sit here and what's it called? Get skinny. I didn't want to get skinny. That was never my goal, was to get skinny. I just wanted to like kind of tone up a little bit, lose like the belly that I was getting, get my neck back, because like I said, my whole head was disappearing into my disappearing into my body. So yeah, I was like, and forget about all this. I'm not about to do this anymore. But yeah, so saying all this to say that being a vegetarian for me was just, it was not it. It was difficult. I was tired. And then I had a friend that was telling me that he's a vegetarian, faithful vegetarian as well. He will, like, meat is like, the thought of meat will just make him just sick to the stomach. He was telling me that it just takes time to adjust, my body to adjust. And I was like, man, forget about that. I don't need to adjust. I'm good. I'm in shape and everything. Forget about adjusting. So yeah, I tried it for a week and was not it. I couldn't do it. Like I said, my sleep was all over the place. Like I said, I want to say the good thing that came out of it was the fact that I wasn't eating out and I wasn't getting like all the unhealthy chemicals and stuff that's normally in food. So that was a plus. But when I tell you, it just was not worth it. Like, just being and oh, mind you, the time that when I was in it for a week, this was like the following week when I tried to go to the gym and everything. This was like a week of just straight vegetables and everything. So if anybody's watching the recording of this or currently in the chat, I'm not able to see my screen or whatever right now. It's like bright out here, but yeah, let me know what I did wrong. Like I said, I think, matter of fact, I think I know what I did wrong. I think it's the fact that I didn't like prepare for it. Like, I just went from eating everything and just eating whatever I wanted to eat to just straight vegetables. I think that's probably what it was. My body was probably not prepared. It was like, hey man, what is this? What is this lettuce that you are consuming? Like, where's the burger? Where's the 4 for 4? The 4-piece nugget? Where's it at? So my body just turned a whole nother stone. It was like, man, hey, you ain't gonna give us what we want. We ain't gonna give you what you want. You ain't gonna get these gains. You ain't about to go to the gym. So yeah, that's probably what I did. I probably just shocked my body into it, and just didn't go about it the right way. So but yeah, if anybody got any pointers, like I said, watching the replay or currently in the in the chat or in the live, let me know what I did wrong, because it was, man, it was brutal. Now, I did try, there was another thing I did try which wasn't as bad. I did try a vegan diet. So I know it's a little bit different, like, vegetarian. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, I don't know the difference between being vegan and being vegetarian. Is that a real owl? Hold on a second. Y'all see? I don't know if y'all can see that right there. Hold on a second now. Okay, no, it's fake. It's fake. Man, shoot. I'm sorry to get off topic, but there was another time. It's another story time for another day. There was one time an owl was sitting there following me and watching me. It turned his head around and it was like making this little. It was like kind of, his mouth was just doing like that. I was like, oh, hey, look, I ain't. I don't know what you got planned, but I'm not messing with you. Don't mess with me. So I will throw some hands with a bird. Bro, Marcos, I know you saw that. I was waiting that thing to turn around. Anyway, let me get my story time. Everybody that's joining in, I appreciate y'all joining in. Yeah, so just telling about my experience about being a vegetarian for a week. I know most people probably missed the whole story that's joining in, but yeah, long story short, was vegetarian for a week and I got weak. I completely just was fatigued. Headache it was just not the move for me. Like, I got weak. I wasn't able to lift the same weight in the gym. It was just bad. I did go cold turkey. I would say, like, I was eating regular food, fast food and everything, actual protein, huge amounts of protein. Then, like I said, just quit cold turkey with all that and just went straight into being a vegetarian. And yeah, like I said, it was a horrible experience for me. But now I'm just getting into a time where I did try being a vegan, and I was saying I don't know the difference between the two really, except outside of, like, I know vegetarians, I want to say one group of people, like, I'm not sure if it's vegan or vegetarian, they eat fish or something like that. I might be wrong. I probably sound crazy right now, But basically, went into a vegan diet, and the vegan diet was pretty cool. Like I was eating the vegan food, like the Impossible meat. What's it called? Like the mushrooms. I tried the mushrooms and the carrots as bacon with the seasonings. It wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Only thing about that is that it got expensive. It was very expensive for that Impossible meat. Like I want to say it for like 4 of the Impossible sausage links was like $10. I was like, man, shoot, $10. No, that will last me a day. And then they weren't that feeling at all. They weren't that feeling. Like the sausages were. They were good. Don't get me wrong. They tasted good, but like I said, it was pricey. And then the preparation of vegan dishes, like having to buy all the spices, buy the beans, and then ground it up. It was just a process. It was a process. But just making sure that owl ain't real. Just making sure it ain't real. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's like it's right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. I was making sure because it looked like it's real. It looked like it's real. I ain't playing games with these animals out here. But yeah, guys. So, yeah, the vegan diet was cool. I would say if you do want to try a vegan diet and eating the vegan dishes, it's worth a try. It's worth a try for sure. You just got to have the money for it and got to have the time to prepare the foods. And I think that's kind of where you pay the price. Is like if you what's it called? You pay the price like where if you want it pre-made or if you want to buy it frozen or something like that and then make it. That's where you pay the price because somebody else is preparing it, but you got to pay the price for it already being prepared. But even on top of that, it's still like buying all the different ingredients is even like a process in and of itself because there's a lot that you have to gather for it to actually taste decent. But like I said, the vegan diet was cool. I would go back to it if I had the time to prepare the food and if I had I'm not gonna say I don't have the money, but if I wanted to spend the money to buy all the stuff and buy the pre-made foods, yeah, it'd be cool. But yeah, nah, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. And then, like I said, it wasn't super. You have to eat like a lot of it in order to actually feel somewhat decent. So, or feel fulfilled and full. So, yeah, vegan wasn't necessarily for me. It was better than vegetarian, but just wasn't for me. So, try both of those, and then now I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna eat. This is my current diet now. I currently just eat regular foods. I don't do anything super aggressive. I don't eat crazy. I don't eat like. I know I said I like fried chicken and 4 for 4s. I'll get me a 4 for 4 on occasions, maybe once a month, if not once every other month or so. I'll get like a 4 for 4. Then I'll eat fried chicken maybe 2 to 3 times a month. Other than that, it's just regular foods, nothing too extreme or anything like that. I don't count my macros. I don't do, count calories or anything like that. I just kind of eat within my means, eat within my budget. I do cook most of my food. I don't eat out a lot at all. I did learn to cook. I learned to cook. Huge fan of salmon. Huge fan of grilled chicken. Everything, stuff that's high in protein. But yeah, so I don't do anything crazy. I don't do like the keto, low carbs or anything like that. Just eat regular foods and make sure I lift and work out. Make sure I consume my vegetables. One thing I currently, I recently added to my diet is juicing. So I do juice some of my foods now. So what I've been doing lately is celery, ginger. What's the other one? Celery, ginger, apples, and then I'll do celery, ginger, and lemon, which, hey, it's great. I would say juicing is like I said, this probably should be another topic for another day, but juicing is great. Juicing is great. Let me see what these comments say. Sorry, Marcos, I saw you was saying stuff in here. Yes. Yeah, it's definitely more mental because, like I said, my body was craving stuff, and then my mind was like, "Look, you gotta change. You gotta change this stuff up. You gotta do something." And then my mind and body was just like constantly conflicting. But yeah, definitely mental. But yeah, guys. So yeah, definitely juicing my foods now, or juicing my vegetables and everything, which is great. Like I said, it's great. It doesn't take a lot of time to do. It takes maybe 10 minutes of cutting up the foods and everything, or the fruits and vegetables and everything, putting in. So I use a blender. For my juicing, and then I kind of strain it with this little cheese bag. It's the whole process. I'll put that on another video of how I juice my foods. Which, I mean, of course, you can look at other YouTube videos as well. So many ways to juice foods, but like I said, that's been a great thing, and I've been sleeping well. I've had more. I already have like natural energy like all the time, but the energy that I've been getting from juicing has been amazing. Like it's been unmatched. Like I've been able to lift more, and this is like with my regular diet. This is not like doing like a juice cleanse or a juice fast or anything like that. This is just adding in like those nutrients into my diet. So, excuse me. Yeah, so I've been juicing my foods. Oh my gosh, my voice sitting there messing me up right now. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, that's been the most recent addition to my diet is juicing. It's great. Like I said, there's so many different ways you can do with it. You can A lot of it is celery though. Like celery is like the number one thing you can put in there to kind of maximize the nutrients absorption and everything. Celery is great, and then the ginger, of course, and then on top of like that, like building your immunity, it's great. Like I said, and then you don't have to. That's another thing. Like juicing versus buying juices at the store. What you can do, like you can buy juices that don't have anything in them, no sugars or anything. But it's so much better to. It just feels better to kind of make your own food and to just do it yourself. It's great. But yeah, guys. So that's just kind of like a quick take on my my adventure of being vegan and everything. Or not. I'm not gonna say I was vegan, but being vegetarian. Tried it for a week, and like I said, it just was not for me. I do want to try it again though. I want to try like kind of easing my way into it just to see what my body does. Cause I'm at a good point in my journey, my fitness journey, to where I'm comfortable with my body. I have the energy that I want. I wake up and sleep just fine. I get more than enough. I work out, I want to say sometimes twice a day. Then I have my rest days. So I'm at a good place fitness wise and body wise, and I feel great. But I do want to try being a vegetarian another, once again, and just trying, just doing it right. I'm not sure if there's a right way to just go into it. If you just got an easier way, kind of got an easier way into it, or trying the juices, or I'm not sure how to do it, but definitely plan on trying it again one of these days. I'm gonna move real quick. My legs start to sleep on me. You know how like you stand up or whatever, and you be about to fall because your leg don't went to sleep. That's kind of how I felt just now. But anyway, guys, yeah. So, yeah, definitely. If anybody watching the replay or anybody that's on here currently has any pointers about trying the vegetarian diet or just going vegetarian or vegan, let me know. Let me know how it goes for you. Let me know your process. Because like I said, I do want to see how my body changes and how it transforms into. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get skinny. I don't know if I'm going to gain muscle. If I'm going to lose muscle. Like I said, I'm at a good point to where I know what to do with my body. If I want to build muscle, if I want to lose, burn fat, cut weight. So I use my body as an experiment or as a project to just try different things so I can recommend more stuff to people. Okay, this lighting is good. This lighting is good. Um, but yeah, guys, let me know though. Let me know. The one crazy thing though about being vegetarian is the fact that if you think about animals, animals are like, a lot of animals are straight like pure just muscle. Like they ain't nothing but just like a what's it called, a hippo. I don't know if anybody has ever really done research into hippos. I know it's completely random. It's kind of off topic, but a lot of animals are, what is it, herbivore. A lot of herbivores out there. The animals be just straight lean mass, like I was saying, a hippo is just straight muscle. Like they look like they like fat or whatever, and you would think they are, but them things they solid. Hippos don't be playing games at all. So yeah, that's the interesting thing. A lot of animals are herbivores, but they strong and they just straight muscle. And then I know that they have different metabolisms and different genetics and all that stuff. So I know it gets kind of complicated. But the thing about it is, like, I'd be thinking, like, if I was to try that, eat straight vegetables, like, would I be straight muscle? And if I continue to lift and everything, so yeah, it's just different things I want to try. And then trying to just kind of, if I do try this again, and then just pushing through it and just dealing with the pain, dealing with the fatigue and the mental exhaustion or whatever. I want to try to see what it's like from there. I want to try, like, just pushing through, continuing to lift like I lift, and just adjusting to whatever weight I can go to, and just seeing if I get just straight, oh shoot, hold on a second. Oh, I'm about to go. I don't know what that was, but it was some kind of Man, this ain't for me. First, it's like a little fake owl that was sitting there. I don't know if y'all heard that. It was like a little bug that was like kind of right across the. I heard it coming, and then it just, man, shoot. Let me get. I'm about to get out of here. I ain't got time to be getting bit by nothing. Ain't nobody out here to find me if I sit there and faint or something. That's the thing. I love this trail. I'm gonna show y'all this trail in a second. The trail that I usually walk on. I love it to death out here. But matter of fact, I can show y'all now. So yeah, this of course this is my like track that I work out on, but um, yeah, this is kind of the trail that I'm on. But I'm always experiencing some kind of crazy wildlife out here. Like one time there was a deer out here that kind of, I think I told this story in a past live. It was kind of just like doing, the thing where they kind of like scoop the ground a little bit. They start scooping and then they like walk towards you slowly, like kind of sizing you up. I was like, man, look, if you go ahead and try it. Like I said, I know deers are strong; they'll kind of hoof you to death or whatever. But I was like, I ain't got time. I don't want to be fighting no deer and getting messed up by no deer. I ain't got time. So, and then there was one time I encountered a raccoon that was hissing at me out here. Matter of fact, the raccoon was right here. As a matter of fact, the raccoon, I was walking right as we were walking, and it was kind of hidden right there in that tree. If y'all see, look right there, down there at the bottom, right there, raccoon was right there. It was blending in. And I was like, and it just started hissing. I like took off running. So I was like, I know raccoons got rabies. We ain't got time for rabies. I don't even know if there's a cure for rabies or at all. And then there was another time where it was actually two times with a deer. One deer actually kind of ran towards me. As I don't know what these animals are on out here. But yeah, the one deer ran towards me. And then there was another time there was a falcon that kind of was swooping down at me. It was just swooping down. And it would pass me though. I think it was like getting like I don't know what it was going for, but hey, how you doing? But yeah, guys. So that was kind of off topic. Kind of off topic. We're basically just talking about dieting, talking about different, or I was talking about different diets and different things to try, and just using my body as like a project and just trying different things, so I can recommend stuff to people. But that was my main goal, guys, was just to kind of let you know or tell you about my experience with being a vegetarian and um, being a vegan. Oh, one more thing. Because I know we've been in here for 30 minutes. I'm not sure how long people are going to be watching this for or anything. But I did the best diet ever. One that I've tried. This was like, I want to say about a year ago. Pescatarian. The pescatarian diet is amazing. That is the best diet. When I tell you, I got like lean and was building muscle at the same time. A pescatarian diet was everything. Like I said, the food was good. Um, I had energy. I was sleeping good. Like I said, it was just straight salmon and shrimp. I even tried some tilapia. The pescatarian diet was where it was at. I want to say if you go back, if you want to kind of see like where my body was, there's a 10-day challenge that I did, a 10-day fitness challenge. I did, I want to say it was at the beginning of this month or the beginning of last month. I have a whole playlist dedicated to it, but you can kind of see how my body was in a few of those videos. Like I said, the pescatarian diet was great. Like I was getting lean. The reason I stopped doing that was because that one got expensive as well. It got expensive and then it got kind of difficult, because I do cook for my family as well. And they kind of got sick of eating salmon and eating shrimp. And then if they wanted something different, I had to cook two different foods, or my wife had to cook two different foods. And then, what's it called? It just kind of got to be a lot. So if I could try that again, though, I would definitely go back to being a pescatarian if I can get my family to adjust to it as well. That's where it was at. Pescatarian diet was great. Like I said, the food wasn't even that bad. But anyway, guys, I don't want to make this too long. I definitely want to share that story about being a vegetarian. Like I said, it was. I can understand the appeal and why people like to do it, because it is healthy for you. But I know you do. You kind of. I mean, I don't know how to get the protein from it, and get the healthy fat and everything. I probably wasn't eating the right stuff. Like I said, if you've watched this long and got some pointers from me, let me know. But yeah, vegetarian diet wasn't for me at all. Got weak, just wasn't it. And yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go in and cut this thing off here. Or I appreciate y'all for joining in on my story time. And like I said, if you watched live, I appreciate you as well. Marcos, appreciate you, always supporting the boy and everything. Definitely greatly appreciated. And yeah, guys, I probably am going to do a quick workout here. Of course, I'm at my field. Hopefully, there ain't no bugs or anything that's about to get me, just like a second ago. Um, yeah, we're going to call this thing done. I appreciate y'all. Looks like we got some more people joining. And y'all joined in at the last little bit of my story, so you have to watch the replay now because I don't want to tell the whole story again. um, yeah. So, matter of fact, if you guys, I could, if we have people in here now, I could go ahead and make this thing do like a quick little workout with you guys. If y'all are looking for like, because I know a lot of people that join my lives are usually wanting to work out and looking for me to work out. Let me know. Let me get a few likes or some comments saying, yeah, let's get a workout in or something. I don't know. So let me know in the little comments. I know we got 3 people in here now. So if y'all do want to work out, let me know. We can go and get this thing popping right now. We can do a little follow along. It is what it is. But I was just gonna work out on my own. But okay, it looks like okay, y'all ain't about it. Y'all ain't about it. That's all good. Anyway, like I said, guys, I do appreciate y'all once again. Hopefully you watch the replay if you are joining in late about my experience with being a vegetarian. Anyway, catch y'all on the next one. I might go live again later for a quick low impact workout, so be on the lookout for that. Definitely will let you know when that comes up. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys. Catch y'all on the next one.